Good morning, everybody. We are just getting ready because we have a kitchen tour this morning on the ship. So we're going to go and have breakfast very quickly, and then we're going to go for that. We get champagne and food and get to go through the kitchen, so it should be fun. We are going for our kitchen tour, which starts in one of the restaurants, and we'll take you with us.
Where do you get the block of ice?
Is every Southampton, we have the block of ice storage done in Southampton, every Southampton.
When the waiter comes order for the service, they stand in a queue, they check their QOD, and they pick up the dessert from the that stack and ice cream, whatever they want.
Hello everybody. We've just got back from our kitchen tour, which was really good actually. I liked the pastry section, that was good. Before we went on the tour, what's that as an announcement? Oh, it's 12 o'clock noon. Before we went on the tour, we sat down and had canapes and a glass of Prosecco. And then we went through the tour, which was really good. And we then finished in one of the restaurants and they gave us a glass of champagne. And now I am very drunk. And it's what time? 12 o'clock. And I've already been drinking quite a lot, which isn't good. All I want to do is sleep now. It was really nice. We sat with a really nice young couple. They were on the first cruise and we were like, go to afternoon tea. And yeah, they were really nice. It's nice to chat with them. I don't know what we're going to do now. What are we going to do? What's that, Neil, that you've got?
Let's just start this.
Disembarkment stuff. What time?
9:30.
9:30. We've got to disembark. Restaurant shuts at 8. Ugh. Early breakfast. We got how many more days on board? We've got, it's Friday today, Good Friday. We've got Saturday, Sunday, and we disembark Monday morning. So we're nearly through our cruise. We're gonna have a nice drink tonight and a dance. We didn't see the Northern Lights last night, which is a bit disappointing. I don't know what we've got planned for the rest of the day. Are we gonna do some dancing, Neil? Dance classes? Something? I don't know, we might relax or whatever. Anyway, bye! They're having a Chocoholics, what is it? It's not, well, I guess it's like a Chocoholics party, isn't it, in the buffet, and they have so much chocolate. They have a massive chocolate fountain that's like, well, like 4 foot tall or something, and I've gone for these. Neil has gone for a couple of things. Yum! We may have come back with another plate load of desserts. We thought we'd save them for later. So full, but might still have room. We're both gonna come back as like a stone heavier after this cruise. sunset. It's beautiful, beautiful. The sky is pretty much clear, as you can see. We are hoping for northern lights tonight. Fingers crossed. Everybody put your fingers crossed for us that we see them.
A lot of people coming out, so people are hopeful.
Yes. We've got ourselves prime position on this deck. There's Neil. Look at that view. It's beautiful, isn't it?
I know.
We've got some seats and we're just relaxing and waiting for the northern lights to appear. There is another cruise ship over there. Fingers crossed, everyone. Good evening, everyone. We have not been very successful this evening, have we, Neil? We sat out on deck for about 4 hours, freezing our asses off, looking at a sky, and saw nothing. And now what's the time? What's the time now? It's like 12:30 now. We've just been to the buffet to get some hot chocolates and a little bit of food because we are freezing. And we've just got back to the cabin and we're going to give up.
Yeah, I mean, advice for anyone watching it.
You're in the mirror.
Yeah, but
I thought you were going to pull your trousers down.
Well, I am going to pull my trousers down, and what you'll see, which is revealed, is another pair of trousers.
This time, yeah. Oh, look at that.
Excited.
That's awesome.
Now I'm in my evening casual wear. I'm ready to go dancing. So
yeah. So yeah, a bit of an unsuccessful evening. That's probably like the last chance we're gonna get now. I don't think there's any point going out tomorrow evening.
What's
We're gonna be too far south.
Is that I'm gonna take another pair of
This
trousers.
is off and reveal another
reveal.
pair of trousers. This is how we roll in Norway.
In the Arctic.
In the Arctic Circle, 3 pairs of trousers.
I presume people that will watch this vlog are people that are interested in going in a Northern Lights cruise. So what advice would we have for them?
What advice do we have?
Don't go with P&O?
No. Oh.
Well,
Think carefully about when you go. I think what time of year.
Well, we were told, or wherever we got the information from, that this is prime time.
Yeah, March is meant to be prime time.
No, there hasn't been.
There was a cruise. This same cruise went 2 weeks ago, and it was -25 when they were there, and they saw the Northern Lights on a few occasions. And now this is when you do the top reveal of how many t-shirts you're wearing.
Well, I've taken a few off. I'm down
Already,
to my last
I've
2.
taken 3 off, and I've still got 2 more on.
I think when you see the pamphlets for the Northern Lights cruise, I mean, it's in the title, and you see these wicked green skies and the boat sailing through it, you just wonder how much Photoshop has gone on that.
Yes. Yeah.
So many things that you get told afterwards.
I think
That would actually make some of those photos impossible.
I think there's been some organisational problems on this cruise. As in, basically what they did was, when we were north of Tromsø, they, on Channel 1 on the telly is like the map and everything and all that statistics. They blanked it out and they said, oh, we'll put announcements out when we see the Northern Lights to wake you up. We had literally one announcement, didn't we?
Yeah, and then, I mean, last night and probably the night before, we were quite happy to sleep with that on. I mean, I think that's a great idea.
But it
they
didn't.
stopped doing it the last
They
few
stopped
nights.
doing it. Yeah.
I mean, there's 100 people out there tonight. There's still probably 40 people out there
At
watching.
least on deck.
So people are still hopeful. So why have they suddenly stopped doing that? But it's not as if there's something exciting there instead. There's just a map of the boat, of where it is.
Yeah. Because
And every now and then it says the jacuzzis are open. Well,
Yeah.
it's 1 o'clock in the morning. I don't think anyone's in the jacuzzi, seeing as it's -8 out there or whatever.
I know with Hurtigruten Cruises, who are a Norwegian cruise company and that do a lot of that, the Northern Lights stuff, I know that they always let you know when they see the lights, like constantly let you know. But I don't think we've really been kept that informed on this one.
I didn't get the feeling they were looking for it. It was more the feeling, oh, if they saw it,
They'll let us know.
they'll let us know.
Yeah.
Well, you don't know how a bridge works.
And there was only one announcement over 12 nights. So, yeah.
And then everybody came up onto a floor that was basically an ice ring.
Yeah, that was really dangerous actually.
In fact, I wonder if they didn't do it again because someone got hurt.
Because, yeah, possibly. Well, I nearly went over a few times. The bloke had to catch me on the door, didn't he? Because I slept.
Yeah.
He literally had to grab me.
On cruises, obviously, everyone's here to see the Northern Lights. You hear lots of people talking, and I hear lots of people talking about other cruises being much more successful, and even stuff like they said they were going to turn all the deck lights off for the last
Yes,
3
for
nights.
better visibility, and they haven't the last 2 nights. We've been sat under lights trying to look. So, that hasn't really helped. They said they'll turn off any, like, unessential lights, but everything's been lit up.
But the thing is, my biggest thing was the gripe with this In Search of the Northern Lights excursion, which apparently has a 95% success rate.
I think it was 98.
98%
success rate of people seeing the lights. Oh, and let's just put it out there. We paid £150 each for this 4-hour trip.
I think about 800 people have paid that.
Yeah.
And not one of them saw it.
No.
And it's all very well if you could book it a couple of days before and see the weather or see the probability and say, no, I don't want to take those odds, but it's one of those ones they said you have to book so far in advance because it's so popular, and it's blatantly not. They had more coaches than they knew what to do with, so
yeah,
we could have booked the night before and got a place.
Yeah.
But it was kind of sold as in, you got to book early for this.
Also, with P&O, the excursions are really expensive. That Search of the Northern Lights was £150 each. The Huskies was £193 each. We paid £55 for another excursion.
That was the coach ride. I mean, basically we paid £150 for a 2-hour coach ride in the dark and a hot chocolate.
And a hot chocolate and 2 slices of carrot cake.
£150 each, yeah.
Which is crazy.
But it's meant to be this Norwegian specialist that has 3 locations that you can go to, and he'll go to the best location. But he was making something that he's like, oh, the weather's coming in from the coast, so we'll drive away from the coast.
We'll drive south an hour to like outrun the weather.
To try and outrun the weather, but that seems a bit silly because it's quite hard to outrun weather, especially if you're only going an hour down the road.
Yeah. It's
in
not much,
icy, windy roads.
Yeah, and there was still quite a lot of light around from cars and things, so.
But as the crow flies and as the weather's going, it probably wasn't that far.
No.
You'd think you'd want to drive into the weather to get the break in the cloud, which is basically what he said was coming.
Yeah.
So why drive away from
I think, just unfortunately for us, it was snowing for 2 whole days, so we had like snow clouds above us, so I think that's what kind of hampered us seeing them mostly, but...
It's one of those things, you can't guarantee it, but I just feel they were a bit blasé about it.
Yeah. And also on this cruise, the entertainment has been for old people. There's like no young entertainment at all, is there? Everything's catered towards people like 60 or 70 years old.
That's coming from middle-aged young people that have older tastes, probably.
Yes.
I think.
Yeah, we don't necessarily hang out with young people or do young people's entertainment as such. We prefer like stuff maybe beyond our years.
I mean, we like musical stuff and things like that, but like the
plays
entertainment, there was one comedian on in a 2-week cruise.
And yeah, he was super funny, but he was also for the older generation. He wasn't a young like comedian.
Given a 2-week one that we did on Britannia, which had comedians, jugglers, magicians, this has all been, well, one comedian, and it's been 2
a
opera
harpist,
singers, 2
opera singers, classical
doing
singers,
2 shows.
somebody on a trombone or something. I don't know.
Trumpet player.
Yeah, trumpet player.
And then it's just vocal groups and dancing, which...
And the theatre show that they did was like celebrating, what was it?
It was celebrating the Palladium.
The Palladium, or people who've played at the Palladium. They were like loads of people we didn't know. The only one I remember that I knew was Cilla Black. The only one that I knew.
was one of the probably modern ones.
Modern ones.
They
The rest were like all
as,
old people.
Like Laurel and Hardy and I don't know, that's pretty
So I was just sat there just like, I'm bored.
I mean,
I'm bored for an hour.
For people our age, we're pretty knowledgeable on music, given what we do.
Yes.
And I didn't know many of them.
No.
I knew about 3 songs, I think.
Yeah. Oh, I knew less than that. I think I only knew like 1 or 2. And I certainly didn't know who sung them or whatever. I don't know.
Well,
So we didn't bother going to any more theatre shows after that.
Well, we picked this one. Why did we pick piano? We know
Because it goes from Southampton and you don't have to pay tips if you don't want to. And we can get up.
did. And yeah, we can go from Southampton.
Southampton, and also we get 5% off because we are part of the Peninsula Club.
Maybe
Because we're awesome.
It would
We're
be
regular
interesting.
cruisers.
Not that we'll do that next because we won't be able to afford to get cruising for a long time. But maybe we should have looked into a Norwegian cruise or a different cruise liner.
Hertogruten, maybe.
Maybe that's
I've
our
heard really
advice
good
for
things.
saying.
Try Hertogruten. They're meant to be really good. I've heard really good things about them. And they go right up the north of Norway. They go further up than we went. They're meant to be really good. They're much smaller boats though, I think.
What's wrong? I mean, I don't know. Like, is it a different captain, different boat, different thing? What's
I don't know, I like the boat. I like the boat just as much as the Britannia. But then we haven't been able to use the open decks as much because it's been flipping freezing.
Should probably call it the telly, never mind. But even things like that, like the telly, there's no telly. I know it sounds silly, but on the Britannia you have
The interactive big widescreen telly that
you just load up a movie.
you can load up a movie or whatever.
This is sorry, we're in the Arctic Circle.
Cool,
We have no
you can't
TV
get anything.
whatsoever, and we'll show you a map of the boat and not tell you when the Northern Lights are happening.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which sounds like they didn't happen anyway.
I don't know. I have enjoyed it. It was just a little bit disappointing. A warm cruise next for us.
Would we be recommending it if we saw the lights?
Yes.
I don't know. I think that's why big speech.
Oh,
Because
there we go. Oh, we've just filled out our piano feedback form with all our fair, good, excellent.
Did you change the subject so we didn't have a row on that?
And I did write at the end, please tell us anything you liked or think could be improved about your P&O cruise this holiday. And I put, the entertainment was catered to the older generation, ! It would have been nice to have a mix of entertainment for all ages. The excursions were very pricey. That's what I put. I haven't finished that off yet. That was literally just what I wrote so far. I hope you agree with that.
Well, you basically said if you saw the Northern Lights, everything you just said on camera now wouldn't be true.
No, I would recommend this cruise if we saw the lights. I would still recommend this cruise. I just think if...
Sounds like a thumbs up and a thumbs down.
It depends what boat you're on, I don't know. I don't, mixed emotions, let's just say mixed emotions.
This, if the pure intent was to see the Northern Lights, I wouldn't pick this one.
No, I'd go
So
with Hertogruten, I
wouldn't
think.
recommend this one.
Yeah.
So that's why it's a thumbs down.
Okay. Cool.
If it was
That's
sold,
alright.
if it was sold as a Norwegian cruise, which it was,
As a fjord slash Arctic Circle cruise. Or it could be Arctic Circle cruise rather than...
It was a Norway cruise, and you might see the lights, but it wasn't labelled that.
It was Northern Lights cruise.
Yeah.
With the boat and Northern Lights in it.
With some.
And we know that
Norway-
it's not guaranteed, but if
with
you're
some
selling it
Norway-
like
yeah,
that...
with some Norway guy that will go put you in a coach for an hour, give you hot chocolate, and say, "Oh, well, never mind."
They should. I think there should have been more communication from the bridge and entertainment officers
But bear in
to
mind-
us public
Yeah.
on this boat about
I mean,
like an update every day. Oh, it's going to be the strongest at this
even
time.
a weather report.
Just something, you know.
A weather report. It's going to be cloudy all night. Don't bother going.
Don't bother looking for
Don't
lights. You won't
bother
see
out
it. The
getting
KP index is
hypothermia.
going to be this tonight. You have a
Even,
chance of seeing
again,
it. There's
that
just nothing.
excursion was only 4 hours long, so 2 hours in the bus coach.
Yep. Yep.
So you only get to a 2 hour window for £150. A 2
Yep.
hour window to see the lights, and you couldn't. He's saying, "Oh, you got to be patient," but you weren't allowed. When your bus was called, you had to go.
You have to go, yeah.
So a 2 hour window is nothing. Seems we sat out
No.
there for 4.5 hours tonight. Or whatever.
Yeah. No.
And that's why...
Go with her gluten, kids.
Certainly not sure I'm recommending that excursion.
Don't get me wrong, P&O is a great cruise company, and like their med cruise that we did was really good.
I mean, none of their boats are safe.
And the short cruise that we did to Bruges was really good. It's just this one was a bit...
Yeah.
Anyway, should we
I'm sure
round it
you'll
off
laugh
there?
at that joke.
I heard.
Oh,
Other
no.
than, what, like the Italian company, Costa.
Costa.
Costa Concordia. Costa is the brand.
Alright.
Costa della Rosa, I think, is another one.
Maybe that's why they went into coffees.
Maybe. I would like to try MSC, I think, at some point. But, yeah.
I mean, this is the part where you need to put some video editing effects of lights in the background.
Northern Lights, like, shh, and we'll be like, oh my god, Northern Lights. Oh, we got the most epic picture of me eating the moon earlier. It was amazing. I'll post it
We said
here.
that earlier on the earlier vlog. Oh no, that we did one afterwards, didn't we?
I don't know.
We said, because I said on the vlog, I'm going to pin it up here to me, do some video editing. But then I think we did the extra one of you eating the moon, which we will ping up now. Ping!
Ping! Oh, I've got to edit that in. Oh,
Yeah.
that's going to be a right pain in the arse.
So, Steph's top cruising tips.
Steph's top cruising tips.
They do hot chocolate.